Rodger, every youth group really aspires to this groupness as part of their formation as a community of faith and as they go through our year together. But that takes some time. The time seems to be changing or getting harder for us when we're in youth ministry. How and why?
You've named a really important factor. It's been fascinating to watch and see in my research about groupness over the course of these years. The theorists are positing that it's actually taking longer for groups to form this groupness. In fact, about 10 years ago, they were saying it takes anywhere from 14 to 15 hours for a group to be a group. Right now, they're talking about 17, upwards of 19 hours. And we're beginning to ask questions, why is it taking longer for people to trust one another, to develop these rituals and norms, a sense of history and purpose, to survive even through challenges? And right now, they're talking about three different things that are going on. One is we're more diverse than we ever have been, so that persons aren't bringing the same sets of backgrounds and expectations. So those expectations have to be named clearly. It's taking longer for us to get to that point. The second thing is we're more distracted. It's harder for people to commit any amount of time, let alone 17 to 19 hours to be a part of a group. So it's taking longer because there are so many things competing for our attention. Finally, I think the third thing is there's a sense where people in these days are not trusting, are not really believing that anyone is worthy of trust. It's this sense of skepticism and cynicism that is pervasive throughout the society. And so people are guarded. They're more guarded in terms of their willingness to be a part of something. They would yearn for it, but they're also not wanting to be embarrassed or to be burned by any kind of trust they put into a person or a system or a group of people or an institution. So those are challenges for us that we're facing. At the same time, what's really interesting is while these challenges are increasing and while the length of time is increasing, the yearning for it is also increasing. When people see it, when they experience it, my goodness, it is like a salve for a wound that has been open and festering for years, and they are so excited to be a part of it. So there's sort of a dualism going on here. On the one hand, it's harder to get it. On the other hand, people are desperate for it more than they ever have.